The next step on our journey is San Jose State tomorrow night. And every game has its unique challenges. Don't get caught up in 0-6. I watched New Mexico, and it was a tie game with 2 minutes to go. If you treated it like a wrestling match, San Jose would have won with riding points because they led more than they trailed. Colorado State, a similar situation. So we've played Colorado State and know how tough they can be. So we're going up prepared to compete and play as hard as we can, and hopefully we will play well. It will take all of the above to continue what we're doing, and that's get another victory. But we're excited about our team and anxious to prove that we can continue to go on the road and be efficient and successful. Anything for me?
Coach, I mean, just human nature would say that a team that's number 7 is playing a team that's winless in conference. How, as a coach, do you get your players ready? Because, you know, obviously everybody can say the right things, but people see the records and they know where you stand and you know where they stand. What do you do to?
We'll find out. We'll find out how mentally prepared we are. If you sat with us and watched highlights of players and things that they did, you'd have to be impressed. They shoot the three more often than almost anyone in the country. They're making more threes than anybody in our league. They can get hot and at 4 different spots to shoot the three, so they can be a hard guard. The one benefit we do have is if we are a little bit lethargic mentally, we can and will quickly go to the bench. And I think everybody wants to play. So our depth and the quality of our depth should help us in every regard. But I would think that our veterans, led by Xavier Thames, who's played at such a consistently high level, J.J. O'Brien, and now Josh Davis, those 3 veteran players would be able to provide that type of leadership for us to come and be prepared to play.
Coach, your thoughts on the team's current ranking? I know sort of brought up every time, but number 7 nationally is.
We are excited about people talking about our ranking and how we have gone from not even receiving votes at the start of the season to the 25th or 4th or whatever we were after we won in Anaheim, to slowly but surely, steadily creeping up the polls. That occurs with winning, and when you win 15 in a row, people take notice. And we've won 15 in a row, and we've won on the road, we've won at home, we've won at spots where you can't win at, and our goal is to maintain that kind of success. And if we do that, we'll stay where we are or inch further, and that's what we hope to do. You prepare as if you're going to win every game you play. None of us do that, but you play and prepare as if that's what you plan to do. And I like our group, and I like the fact that we embrace being ranked and rated, folks talking about us, and yet we're smart enough to know it can go away in a heartbeat if you lose a couple. And really good teams can lose a couple. Ohio State, Kansas earlier in the season, and others, you don't win on reputation. You win on performance, you win on coming out every day and being consistent with how you play. And that's why we're where we are. We've been that. We've played hard, we've respected our opponents, and we've played well together.
Coach, right now I think most prognosticators or bracketologists have you as a 3 seed. But obviously the importance is if you're in that top 4, you get to stay out west. Is that in the back of your mind that at this point in the season you're a month and a half away from Selection Sunday or 2 months away from Selection Sunday? that you want to try to protect that because it's a big advantage?
We want to win the league. We want to win our league, and that's our goal every year. Right now, we have a leg up on everybody, but there are a lot of people nipping right behind us. So in order to win the league, we've got to win the next one and take care of our own business, and if we do that, the seeding and where we go and what we do will handle itself. I really have not gotten involved in, boy, I really want to stay out west and we want to be a top 4 seed. If you win, good things happen, and that's what we've talked about. We want to win. Obviously, we would love to have the highest seed possible and stay out west if possible, but that's not the focus. The focus is play well every day in practice and then play well in your games, and all the other things fall into place. But one of our long-term seasonal goals was we want to win the league. And we are not even a third of the way through the league. After tonight, we will be tomorrow we'll be 6 of our 18 games in. So there's a lot of basketball to be played, and there are a lot of good teams in our league. So we need to make sure we're not getting too far ahead of ourselves.
Is it feasible to go undefeated in your league this year? Or is that just a pipe dream? Because I think probably some fans are starting to think, wow, if we run the table, we'll be this and that. Is it just too hard of a league to do that in?
I think every league is too hard to go undefeated. And yet, on occasions, some teams do go through leagues undefeated. This is the 15th year of the Mountain West. I don't think anyone has gone through the Mountain West Conference when we had a 14-game season, a schedule, a 16-game season, or now an 18-game season. I don't think anybody has gone undefeated. The good news is we're the only team that has a chance to do that with no losses as we speak. So it's every coach's dream not to lose a game. And it's happened before, so if it happens, it'll only happen to us this year. But that's not the driving force. We want to win tonight, we want to win on Wednesday. And then we'll deal with everything else after Wednesday.